Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope you're there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
See, Batman's international. He has fans all over the world.
Why you gotta do that to Ray? He's gonna pull out his support for our Patreon if you keep this up.
Thank you, Ray and Justin. But yeah, Poncho strike him down. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of We Are the Night,
the Batman podcast.
I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the Destroyer herself. It is
Lilith Hellfire, y'all. The other avenging angel of Gotham, yes. Only I'm not a billionaire yet.
Yes. Oh, when you do become a billionaire, I love you.
Nice.
Remember, I've always considered you like a sister.
You got a whole bunch of himbos in front of you.
Not like that. I was going to say, remember, I've always considered you like a sister.
Nice.
Anyway, so yes, today we're covering the Destroyer storyline from Batman 474, Batman Legends of the Dark Knight 27, and Detective Comics 641. That's right, one of those crossovers, kids.
It was everywhere.
I mean, I assume it was just them trying to get sales up on like Legends and Detective, especially as those were part 2 and part 3. If you want the last part, you gotta pick up Detective.
Like, do I really want it? I don't know.
I mean, I guess some people only want to spend a certain amount of money, but I'm always like, you know what? If you're reading Batman, why aren't you reading Detective or Legend? You know,
like it's a package. It's like with Superman. Although now they've kind of squashed that it's a package deal. It's kind of dumb, but yeah, modern Superman is not a package deal anymore. But back in the day, it really kind of was.
Oh yeah, it was like a weekly thing. Yeah, triangle numbers.
I don't miss them. Phil, stop trying to make it a thing.
Back in my day, but no. I mean, they don't know what to do with Superman anymore.
He's Captain America before MCU figured out what to do with Captain America.
Oh my. So yes, but yeah, back in the day, that was a total package.
Gotta be gentle with the package.
Oh my.
Good luck finding that one, sucker.
Be gentle with me.
Seriously, I think a few pages of Little Hellfire drops.
Reigning champ of drops. Gotta love me.
I need it bigger.
That's what DC says about the about the Batman.
Gotta hear true.
Oh, please, these days it's just like, hey, I have a new idea for something different with Superman.
Go ahead, throw it in.
They're like, no, let's make it a Batman story instead.
Exactly. All right. He still had to show up in that Superman and the Authority, didn't he? At least for one issue, didn't he?
Just saying, it was a whole special.
I was going to say, were the sales not there, or are they just trying to pimp that?
It's an okay book, but like, it's not my Superman.
I mean, look how great it was. They've already like changed it and made it, jammed it in the continuity, so it's
to make people have to buy the book.
Well, that's what I said. Action coming up, Action Comics. It's
they'll learn. One day they'll learn.
But they had to bring Batman in for that one special to say, "Hey, go buy Action Comics, kids."
What is he? Spider-Man, Wolverine, Deadpool?
Pretty much, all rolled into one.
Let's get our grappling hooks out, shall we?
He's the goddamn Batman, love. That's right, kids. Like three episodes later, and I'm still not over Frank Miller.
He gets in your head, man. Doesn't leave easily, I'm telling you. That's always just like, I can't believe Kristen let you talk her into that. He's like, I don't know whose idea it was. It just wrote itself on the schedule.
I know, neither one of us remembered picking that. We're just like, man, it just showed up.
It demanded to be read.
I had told you, man, it crawled out of hell and threw itself on the schedule. All right,
so much like the Destroyer.
Oh! Well, this was literally a team effort. I mean, there was a different writer. I'm like, well, no, I shouldn't say that. parts 1. I think wasn't Alan Grant parts 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a different, right? It was Denny on 2, I believe. But
They were sitting around smoking a doobie and said, "Hey man, want to do a 3-part story?"
man, how can we get the sales up? I know. Let's do a crossover, man.
Smoked a doobie.
There's this car that runs on water.
What is this, Daredevil? All right, so yes, the 3-part Destroyer crossover began in Batman 474, February 1992. Oh, hey, man, we had to pimp the Batman character too because there's a movie coming out too in 1992.
Oh, it needed all the help it could get too, turns out.
Oh my!
Although, it did a lot. It did well in sales with the toys and all the crossover and tie-in merch, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh man, if I still had all that stuff, I'd probably be rich as hell. All that McDonald's stuff. Oh my god.
I mean, the first movie they had some merch, but oh yeah, man, that second one, man, they knew what they had. All right, so yes, 474 was the Destroyer Part 1, A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of issues. It was the worst of issues.
Yeah. Shout out to Norman Brayfogle for the cover.
Yeah. Writer Alan Grant, penciler Norm Brayfogle, inker Norm Brayfogle, colorist Adrian Roy, letterer Todd Klein, editors
Look who's at it again.
Lillis Buddy, Kelly Puckett, and Dennis O'Neil. All right, so we actually have a synopsis for this one, unlike the other two. That's right, I'm getting petty with the internet. The internet's
Come on, Wikia fandom.
Fight me, Wikipedia. All right, so
hey, look who's back again. It's Sarah Essen. Tell a friend.
Oh my. A bomber, a mad bomber, destroys the old Murray building, which has stood empty for more than 40 years. Again, half those buildings have been empty for 40 years. It's Gotham.
Bad economy.
It's always been a bad economy in Gotham. Batman meets with the GCPD and Sarah Essen. Oh my god, they said GCPD and Sarah Essen. Ooh, burn.
Woof.
Burn. Hey man, when your ex finds somebody new.
Seriously.
And Sarah Essen to investigate the scene. At first, he believes that terrorists are responsible when a second building meets a similar fate. Batman learns that they are both owned by a man named Stuart Green. Batman tracks Green down and interrogates him, but it quickly becomes clear that Green is innocent when news of a third building's destruction hits the news wire at the same time that Batman is interrogating him.
Hey man, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just saying.
I mean, he didn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't know the third building, so again, that breaks the pattern. But it's like, I don't think, even if this guy was responsible, he wouldn't have been planting the bombs himself, man. It would have been, that's where you hire help.
Although, when it comes to a conspiracy, the less people that know, the more likely that it's successful and you won't get caught.
That's true, but this guy's sitting in a bar with like his right-hand man and, a couple of, But again, this guy ain't doing it himself.
Exactly.
Batman drives to the scene and determines that the buildings were destroyed because they obstructed the view of an old Art Deco skyscraper. The bomber is destroying for the sake of art.
Okay.
And the creators are destroying these buildings so Gotham looks more like the movies.
Hello.
I mean, come on. Don't you think that's what this whole thing was?
I don't know. Like I said, I think they were just sitting around smoking a doobie, like, hey, you want to collaborate? Let's do it, kind of thing.
Yeah, but again, I mean, it wasn't just Norm Brayfogle on that cover. It was Anton first too. So it's
true.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe your theory has some solid evidence.
And once again, this is in a few months we were getting Batman Returns. So
oh my god. Just can't look at those movies the same anymore.
Hey, just watch Batman v Superman, then go back and watch them and be like, oh, this is great.
I don't know. They equally they're all going on the list.
I'll take the Keaton movies over Batman v Superman any day. and and especially Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, which we'll get to next year.
Listen, we didn't even get enough Batman in the Snyderverse, so I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, but it was Affleck.
He's a great director, and he has to have a good director that's not his buddy to bring the best out in him.
True.
And I'll leave it at that. See Army of Thieves and what an epic failure that is. Great job spending my money, Netflix. Great job.
All right, so yeah, what did you think of this one? I thought the art was
it's a good introductory story. Yeah, this is definitely a vehicle for the art. I feel like this was a very paper thin script with as how the panels are constructed and the artwork was carried out. Just a thought. Now that we kind of know the process behind it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely this first one. I mean, it was really the art. But I love when like Batman goes to interrogate that green guy and he shows up at that bar or whatever, and like the bouncers are all both like bigger than Batman. You never see that a lot. Just like they're both like towering over him. He's like, yeah, okay, yeah, he's gonna stop me.
Here, have a billionaire punch.
Oh my. We don't even see him take him down. He just comes out at the end and he's just like, he had him handcuffed to the awning. He's like, yeah, okay. Are you boys done with these? But yeah,
it was okay. It was okay for a setup story, though.
Hey, I mean, I know there wasn't a ton of it, but at least this was like a half-assed attempt at some detective work.
Not very good, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, more.
The red herring is gonna be the red herring, you know.
More than what we get half the time, anyway. So
they're like, "Oh yeah, he is the world's greatest detective." We keep saying that. We keep saying that. We can't really say Bat God on the cover, can we? Although Batman Damn basically did.
Damn. Oh yeah, definitely. So should we get to the second one?
Let's do it.
All right, here. Let me bring up I can at least bring up the info for it. Where's the link? There we go. Yeah, Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 27 was the second part from February 1992. So this was almost kind of like a weekly book in this month because it was all like in the same month.
Yeah. I do like the old Gotham illustrations and stuff. I like that they're kind of like digging into the lore a little bit for just so randomly. Like, wait, what?
Oh,
I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, The Destroyer Part 2, Solomon, because Solomon Wayne.
Yeah.
Writer.
And we never saw him again.
Well, he's dead. Writer.
Never brought him up again.
Exactly. Writer Dennis O'Neil. Penciler Chris Sprouse. Oh my. Oh, pencil by Chris Sprouse. Okay.
Yeah.
Inker Bruce D. Patterson. Colorist Steve Oliff. Letterer John
Costanza.
Man, he's
shout out to Archie Goodwin.
Yeah, editor Archie Goodwin. Hey man, shout out to Denny O'Neil. At least he wasn't trying to edit himself like some people.
Nice. Class act.
Exactly. All right, so
executive oversight. I love it. We love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I love Denny's stuff, but this issue was definitely like an info dump.
Oh yeah.
Just like basically because Batman's going through the files, and we get a lot of his ancestor Solomon Wayne and how he was like responsible for a lot of the building of Gotham and stuff. Basically give us a history of these old buildings. And
yeah, like how come we don't get lore like this anymore? I mean, as many times as Gotham's been destroyed, somebody should be like, let's go back to the original plans of the city. Just one person.
I mean, we kind of did what was that, Gates of Gotham, like right before New 52.
Well, like I said, nothing really after 2011, nothing really matters.
I know. But again, I mean, no matter what you think of this story, Lilith, I mean, at least they were trying to do something. Nowadays, it was interesting.
It's just
it's just bad.
It's not what you read a Bat book for, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just seems like anymore. It's just like, oh, what
You have to stick to what we know, what's going to actually sell.
what new and interesting ways has Batman found to beat up someone this month?
Hang him from the bat plane. For the love of God, crush him in the recycler. We need to get back the old Batman ways.
But no, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm just like, you know what? We either need to Batman needs to get either more in touch with his emotions. I know that's.
We've tried that so many times and failed so epically on every level.
Well, I've said that about Lilith Hellfire too, but or just don't have him be as bat gaudy. Just give him some kind of weakness, or
He's human. That's his weakness.
I know, but you would never know it.
And, honestly, at a time like this where there's a lot of Batman backlash, lots of think pieces about the militarization of the Batmobile and how he should do more good with his money as a billionaire and not maybe be a vigilante. Him and Superman, they're almost at the end of their time as being relevant if they don't find a way to recontextualize the concepts of both of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tynan tried to do a little bit of that.
And I love that where him and Selena were together and they were actually trying to, be Martha, be the actual Waynes that, in some stories where they were actual, benefactors of Gotham.
I know. They should have kept more of that going instead of Joker.
But, sales dictates what sales dictates.
We had to do Joker War.
We had to officially make Harley part of the Bat team, I guess. Officially.
And again, Lilith Hellfire was right. I mean, let's kill off the Joker for a couple years. We'll be back eventually, but
I just need a 5-year Joker break. That's it. 5 years.
You really think they're going to do that? 5 years?
I mean, at least in the movies we are.
Oh, really? Okay.
Supposedly. I don't think they have the restraint personally.
I mean, I like the Joker, but yeah, I'd be down with that. That way we could focus on some of these other rogues.
And not Scarecrow. Unfortunately, we've learned that they actually don't know what the hell they're. Let's get Dr. Hugo Strange. I'm here for Hugo Strange, just not Scarecrow.
Oh, he's becoming the new
Mr. Pig.
Professor Pig, yes.
Mr. Pig. He's not a real professor.
Oh.
Fight me, nerds.
We're doing me now?
Not a real professor.
And who I also would love to see come into actual comic book canon is the ogre from Gotham. I think that would be interesting.
There you go.
Just saying, we have so much media that we could draw from.
Bring some of these lesser rogues up and focus on them. Yeah.
Look, I always love a good Clayface.
Hell, I mean, you could reinvent and do something different with Black Spider.
I'm reaching. Yeah.
Killer Moth.
Night Moon.
Oh.
I mean, just in time. I'm just saying.
I
hope Ray's not listening to this. I apologize if he is.
But yeah, do stuff with the multiple clay faces. Yeah, bring those up. Some of these guys have been languishing in limbo for how long now?
At least 2 decades.
Exactly.
We're Batman friends with the Dini verse and stuff, so the Bruce verse and all that. So
and this is your
Red Claw. That's all I have to say about it. Red Claw.
Oh, right, yeah. Ventriloquist and Scarface. This is your time.
I don't think they probably have to change Scarface's name, just because movie places are movie companies are petty.
Maybe. At least for the comics, bring them back.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, Professor Pig. I mean, you could go really scary with Professor Pig.
Oh,
Calendar Man. I feel like Calendar Man's gonna make a comeback pretty soon.
I mean, the long Halloween special, and it seems like it.
So.
But yeah.
What's the guy I'm thinking of? The serial killer.
Oh,
was in Gotham and Arrow.
Zaz?
No, not Zaz. The actual, the guy that did the plastic surgery to the...
Oh, the doll maker?
Thank you. I couldn't think.
Yeah, definitely.
I just want more grounded villains for Batman, I guess, at the end of the day. Which is why I kind of like this story. This feels a little more grounded. It's like terrorism.
Oh my God. Okay, you pick one rogue who really needs a makeover, and you know how to give him instant street cred.
He kills the Joker.
Yes, the one guy you want to make the new king, have him take out the Joker.
Of course, Joker's not really dead, but we don't find that out for at least 5 years.
Yeah, we won't figure that out for a while. Yeah, maybe he burns him or something. It takes him a couple of years. They, skin grafts and
He shoots him into space out of a boom tube or a mother box. I don't know.
oh my god, yes. Some guy tries to kill the Joker. Joker's out of it. Let's say if it's not 5 years, at least 2 years. All of a sudden, this guy comes to Gotham after the couple years, and it's just
suck it, magistrate.
Just starts going nuts and killing people and trying to take over the city. And we find out it's like the Joker who's like altered his appearance somehow.
He's like, I can't believe you thought I was dead, boo.
So yeah, kids, send in your thoughts. Who could take out the Joker? Who's going to be the new king?
Punchline.
You trying to kill Charlie?
I am.
Oh, damn.
Kidding, of course.
That's an interesting artistic choice.
Make Punchline be something. Hell.
Charlie Love wants Punchline to be the new big thing.
In the butt is fine.
Whoa. She is in prison.
Oh, it's in the prison. Wait a minute.
She's got 2 prison purses.
That's all. You beat me to it.
It's in his prison purse.
Jeez. No. You think maybe think maybe Harvey Dent gets to be the one to take out Joker?
Ooh.
Make him the new number one.
I think the mobs. I think that the Dark Knight movie had it right. Get the mobs to try to gang up on Joker and take him out and actually succeed in it.
Oh,
For revenge.
That would be a great story. The mob finally sick of all this rogues crap.
It's not good for the economy of Gotham.
No, they take out the Joker and then they like, they get on TV or whatever and they tell the rest of the rogues, we're coming for you next. Get out of
the mob versus the rogue. Oh my god, yes.
Yes, Rogue War, yes.
All right, who do we have to talk to pitch this idea? Because I need this to happen.
They kill the Joker and then, they're like, the rest of you freaks get out of town or you're dead next.
And then that forces him to go to the other cities and try to make a way.
I mean, you could do that. I mean,
some of them end up in Central City. Some of them end up in Star City. Stuff like that.
Most of them stay, and then like they did during No Man's Land. Yeah, most of them stay and try to battle it out. Then you have someone like the Riddler. Tries to. Oh man, who could deal with?
That's it. I'm moving to Metropolis. This was my sign.
Oh no, please! He gets it. That's not humiliating enough. But, he gets his butt kicked by I don't know who. Stargirl, I don't know.
Jimmy Olsen just walking down the street.
Jimmy Olsen.
Get out of Metropolis, pal.
Jimmy Olsen and the Riddler in a fist fight.
Just saying.
Oh my god! But yes, I want that story. Oh my god! And then
we need to pitch this seriously to somebody. We gotta get in touch with somebody.
Oh my god! And then do the rogues go to Batman and be like, "Please save us"? Team up with us.
There we go.
Oh.
If they don't write it, we will. We'll do an audio drama about it.
And then, of course, you'll have some petty someone in the Bat family be like, Bruce, why are you helping them?
Jason Todd, of course. He's like, let's just shoot them. Duh.
Batman on the rogue side and Jason on the mob side. Oh, DC.
Call us.
We'll do it. Give us an artist. We'll do it. Seriously. Think of that publicity, DC. Be like, hey, we gave some of these super fans the story. If it works, you get to say, look how smart we were. And if it doesn't,
it's got to be Black Label. That's my only stipulation. Because I got a sex scene in mind. See?
Whoa!
Come on, I'm Lil Hellfire. What do you expect?
All right, kids. So prepare for Batman.
Petition. Prepare for the petition.
Prepare for Batman Damn 2 from me and Lil. Batman Damn. All right.
Back to this story. No, I did kind of. I thought it was a little. I don't know. Like the Waynes are kind of not interesting because they're old money.
Yeah.
But I like the new character that they added.
I mean, basically the point of it was, his ancestor Solomon invested in this guy who was like, the designs of his buildings were crazy for the time,
Which Gothic architecture. Yeah, it's a little trippy.
Yeah. And then
it's actually, what is it? Neo-Deco? I think is more the style that they try to depict Gotham has nowadays. But
this is such a story of 1992 because like Batman had to go to the Wayne Foundation to look through the paper files instead of just jumping on a computer.
what's oh yeah, microfiche. Yes.
Yes.
You know what? Fewer and fewer libraries actually have microfiche these days. It's that cliche kids are probably not gonna understand. Just like nobody knew when in Stranger Things, like what's that room he's developing photos in? It's like, it's a dark room. Read some old Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, and again, you gotta love it. Like when the bomber tries to blow up the building. Well, he does blow up the building, and Batman has to like jump into the sub basement or whatever, and then like he can't get out, so he has to like Morse code for help when the cops, they pull,
SOS means I need.
they pull Bruce Wayne out of the rubble in his underwear. And it worked. It was like, oh, it was a crazy rich guy who knows what he was doing down there,
Doing drugs, bro. Doing drugs.
Were you down there with a young lady? Well, not anymore. And he gets home later, tells Alfred, he's like, yeah, I showed my costume in the sewer. It should be halfway to the Atlantic by now.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, he's rich. Who cares? That would have been funny if, like, 5 issues from now, Croc shows up in a bat suit.
That would have been amazing.
Bruce is just like, son of a bitch. But yeah, I mean this was good. Again, it's a Denny story, but again, lots of info dump.
I love the covers for this though. They're very interesting.
Yeah. So I think it said like that Anton first did like the city, like the backgrounds and stuff, and then each artist. Oh yeah, I love the covers for these, especially like the first two. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting concept. I like it. Like I said, Gotham as a character in and of itself, and I like when they kind of explore the city of Gotham as a character. So this was a nice treat for me. But I'm a weirdo. So, like I said, this is definitely not what you come to any bat book for.
I mean, again, it was the thing they tried. Modern comics could never.
They would never. They need the status quo. Whatever generates money, that's what we're doing. Don't care how many times we have to do it.
Oh my.
I mean, obviously, look at the stories we've been telling.
Oh,
this is like the umpteenth time Batman disappears.
I know, we're doing that to Superman again. I know. All right, so do you want to get to the last one?
Let's do it.
All right. Let me pull up. Where's... Come on, kids, find the link. Here we go. Detective Comics 641. From February 92 again. Writer back to Alan Grant.
Let me finish this up.
Hey-oh. Hellfire.
You're welcome.
The Destroyer Part 3. A Dream is Forever.
Is it though?
No. Writer Alan Grant. Penciler Jim Aparo.
Hey, I know that guy.
God rest his soul. Inker Mike DiCarlo. Colorist Adrian Roy. Letterer. Who do you think?
John Costanza.
Well, I guess I don't know about now, but like back then, I guess lettering was like a. They only had like a few letterers, like Marvel and DC, because like you read like books at the time, like you'll see like letterers on multiple books and very very specialized. And once again,
the only thing I'm good at now, it's digital.
Hey, well,
actually, I can do a little inking too as well, but
really. Mm-hmm. Come on, DC. I got an inker and a letterer for you. Come on. And a writer. Hey, I always say, it's like, hey, if we need an actual...
We just need an artist on our team. Come on, go recruit an artist, Phil. We'll do our own damn comics.
And if they want, like, a real writer, we have Will. We'll just be like, hey, Will, can you help? Just put your name on it with us,
Don't make us do a Kickstarter, DC.
Yeah, but then Will want to, like, add stuff,
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
Oh, well, obviously I'm going to have quantum sparkly tentacles, so...
Oh, nice.
It's our signature.
I know.
Sparkly quantum tentacles.
Young Matt Kona before the world ground him down.
That damn dog. Potty training that dog broke him.
But
it prepared him for a child, so
True.
Seems like I'm getting a package every other day.
Hey-oh.
Living the dream, bro. Living the dream.
was gonna say now I didn't lead Hello Hellfire to say that. All right, so final part, kids. So I wonder what's gonna happen. But yeah, the
They
bomber
killed the Batman.
at the end of part 2. We saw the bombers wants to blow up the police department.
Cyrus Pickney, like that is a hell of a name.
Name your kid that. He's gonna be a bomber. Oh no, that's not the bomber. What is it? But yeah, no. Batman figures out that he's gonna blow up police headquarters, so he calls Gordon, and Gordon's like, "Really, really?" And he's like, "Wait a minute, Batman could make a mistake, but he usually doesn't." My boo is smart, so it's the fire alarm and gets everyone out.
Zero jumps the shark a little bit though.
What?
It's like, yeah, we built Gotham for a purpose. See, it proves my theory that Gotham is a hell map, though.
They built that city on rock and roll, little Hellfire.
And it shows. It was Kiss's rock and roll, though.
Ah, selling coffins. Let's go off, man. Good business. I just love it that it's like Gordon's like, "What next?" And Batman's like, I think we need to set some bait for this guy." And I know my favorite, Bruce Wayne.
In his underwear. Wait a minute.
So yeah, so the bomber sees, Bruce Wayne's gonna tear down one of these old buildings, and so that can't happen. So
This further proves it too that Gotham is Detroit.
and then Bruce is like, "I'm gonna like celebrate before they demolish the building. I'm gonna be drinking champagne by myself." It's like, really?
I mean, it's a nice thing to do if you can get away with it.
What kind of maniac has a party by themselves and just drinks the night away by themselves?
Well, I am a maniac, to be fair, so.
Well, I knew what I was doing there.
To be fair, maniacs are going to do what maniacs are going to do.
I was about to say, what kind of maniac just drinks the night away by themselves?
And shut your filthy mouth.
I'm functional. Might be late, but I'm functional.
I was only an hour late tonight. I thought maybe we were having fun, but no.
I had fun and then I passed out.
What?
I said I had fun and then I passed out. Forgot to set the alarm.
Whoa. Was the fleet in?
We don't have
I
Fleet
never
Week in
disappoint.
Florida.
What?
We don't have Fleet Week in Florida, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I see it. I want it. I get it.
Anyway.
Something casino.
Whoa. So yes, then we see Bruce talking to Gordon and Sarah Essen.
He's like, hold me. Oh, the other one's here. Fine.
Well, no, I mean, at least she suspects. She's like, wait a minute. Batman offered Bruce Wayne pretty quick. Is there a possibility?
Wait a damn minute.
Hey, those toys cost some money. Wait a minute.
It's like, she's like, you ain't asking him for money. We living in poverty. You ain't asking him for money.
I think it's more along the lines of, wait, is Bruce Wayne Batman? Let me examine their chins.
Hey, you know why he leaves that bit of his face out, right?
I thought I did, but then DC killed that.
It's to let the cops know he's white. It's the same reason why the other guy wears his face covered up in the future.
True.
I saw that joke on Twitter and I liked it. Don't.
I remember hearing that a while ago. Yes.
Don't at me. It's a joke.
Hey man, he wears dark colors and shows he's white.
And his sidekicks wear colorful costumes, so he doesn't get shot.
Oh.
Mark your bingo cards, kids, or take a drink, whichever game you're playing.
So yeah, basically, the bomber comes in looking for Bruce Wayne, and of course runs into Batman.
Sucker.
Man, he cuts one of them ears off. How dare you? And then they fight till morning, and then the crew starts knocking down the building,
They fight.
They fight. Yes. But then, yeah, but of course the Mad Bomber's like, no, don't knock that building down. And then he gets the old Miley Cyrus treatment.
Comes in like a wrecking ball, or best of both worlds.
Well, he literally gets hit with the wrecking ball. I mean, look at that sound effect, man. It's literally just smash.
Smash it.
So yeah, so he's
That had to hurt.
so he's a smear. What we see is the leg afterward. That might be all that's left. The rest might be jelly. Hey, it's the Batman. Stop the ball. But I love how Sarah Essen, she sees Batman, so she calls Wayne Manor, and Alfred's like, "Oh, he's here. Yeah, I can put him on the phone."
She's like, well, then do it.
He does, and meanwhile,
I know. She's like, I still don't believe you, but okay.
meanwhile, Alfred using his acting skills.
I hate that storyline. Just the worst.
I know. But hey, it works here. And again,
It's better than Dick putting on stilts. So.
Oh, true. From the animated series, yeah.
Yeah, that always pissed me off. That episode pisses me off.
What, the whole episode?
No, just the way that it ends. You're just
Yeah. But again, it's the animated series. They couldn't have Hugo Strange run around knowing his identity.
I know. But I do like the Superman series where they switch places. That's better.
Yes, I love that episode. Yeah. Kick the desk over. What? Just kick it over. And he puts it through the wall. I love that. Or Bane. Oh, I'm so.
Oh yeah.
Or Bane refines the Venom. He's like, oh, we should cover that episode one day. Just like, I've refined the formula.
Whenever you want, buddy. I'm always down to review an episode of that show.
I refined my Venom. Okay, so.
But I don't want to step on you and Luca's toes, so.
Oh, please. I can't get him to do it. I told you, it's more likely you and him are going to talk football.
Nice.
And I know you said you swear a lot, but he'll just be like, Mom, is that you? Anyway, so.
Language!
Oh, yeah, he'll tell her. He'll be like, language. But,
put it in the jar.
Hey-oh!
Oh, I'm the only one with the swear jar. That's fine.
Oh, no, I say, Lucas said he wants a Ferrari when it's 16. I'm like, well, have your mom start adding it to the swear jar. That'll get you a Ferrari.
A nut jar.
Oh, you are raising an Italian young man. I'm sorry to tell you, Phil.
I know. So Sarah Essen's thrown off the track, so.
No, she's not. She's not dumb. She knows.
Well, it seemed like Bruce Wayne was it was a 1992 landline. She probably couldn't hear half the anyway, so it's like, okay, I guess it's Bruce Wayne.
He's like, wait, somebody's on the internet. Gotta go.
We're in the middle of a butler party. And she's on a payphone. I mean, how well could you hear on that payphone?
Just have a tape recorder.
Hi, this is me, Bruce Wayne. So the bomber's dead. Batman swings off into the sunrise.
And the Joker got away. Hey, jingle bell. Oh wait, too soon.
How dare you speak ill of the soon-to-be dead?
Fingers crossed.
Hey, all right. Overall, what did you think of it, Lil?
I like a grounded story. I like the detective work. I like that they kind of made Sarah seem like she had a brain.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good things came out of this issue. But it's still, like I said, it's not really the story that you would necessarily pick up a bat book for, let alone a 3-part story.
Yeah.
But decent. Solid B-. B as in boy.
Yes.
Or B as in Batman.
Oh, man. All right, so should we talk those other 2 new books we were...
Yeah, let me just pull those up. Did you pick up the animated? The Adventures
No,
Continue? Okay.
I didn't get a chance today. No.
That's fine.
To watch a 2.5-hour Eternals movie.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear you. Charlie said he loved it, so I can't wait to hear you guys talk about it over on Super Connectivity.
Yes, episode 366 of Super Connectivity over on the Capes and Lunatics podcast, kids.
Thank you so much for not making me watch it, by the way.
That's fine. Again, it wasn't bad. It was just long.
Call me when Blade makes his debut in Phase 4 or 5 or 7 or whatever the hell it is.
Stay tuned for December, kids. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes! on the Ultimate Spider-Cast.
That's right.
So which two are we doing?
Batman 116 and Batman Reptilian number 5.
Okie dokie. Which one do you want to start with first?
Let's do Reptilian, I guess.
Okay.
So what?
This actually got a little more interesting than I thought it would be.
What, him telling Croc to suckle it?
Yeah, I'm like,
Whoa!
it's the penultimate chapter, so
someone was drinking.
somebody smoked a doobie for sure, and then watched my hard drive all the way through.
And I know this is like a black label book, so Croc doesn't have any working parts.
That's a cop out.
Uh,
Kind of annoyed with that, but whatever.
I'd be like, kill me now.
I'd be mad too, honestly.
Yeah, I'd be biting people's faces off too.
This art, I love this art. So shout out to Liam Sharp. But Garth is weird. Garth Ennis is weird, and this is even weird for him.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they're trying to bring Garth back into the fold with the success of The Boys or whatever. So
yeah. So again, this is like basically giving Croc like an origin. So like basically he was infected with this alien DNA.
yeah. Do you think that the illustrations are a little too detailed? That's the only thing with the artwork. It's a little too detailed, a little too focused.
Well,
Leaves nothing to the imagination.
Well, I think they were worried about going the other way, because I know like even my comic shop guy said he wasn't reading this because he didn't like the art. And I'm like, it could be worse. It could be that Arkham Asylum thing from back in the day. That art was
Oh yeah, that makes me want to vomit just thinking about it.
Yeah. I mean, I looked at that. I'm like, what's going on? I mean,
but he's being a detective here, and throwing out theories and stuff too. So that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I think the characterizations are really great. It's just, I don't know. It's just something about the character interactions that throw me off. The dialogue, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, at least here they're trying to do what we were saying. It's like do something different with Batman, but yeah.
But then again, it's like he comes across as very Gary Stu, because it's like we're not privy to his thought process pretty much till the end, and that's something I really hate. I hate that trope.
Yeah,
it's very Sherlock Holmes, BBC Sherlock Holmes, no less. So.
But yeah, if you like Garth stuff and you like something a little bit out there,
weird and wacky, that's not Alan Moore. Not
a typical Batman versus like regular criminals.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about this being canon.
No, you don't think they're gonna like try to shoehorn?
Hell no. Hell no.
At least the Croc origin part in that he's part alien or whatever.
Hell no. Next thing you know, he's Darkseid's long lost son. That is a slippery slope, sir.
Again, it's Gotham. Why could it?
It's just from drinking the sewer water, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. Gotham
it's like,
water.
you know how much Lazarus Pit and chemical processing and whatnot, because we have no OSHA in this universe.
Although that is true, though.
How many times have they been bombed?
I mean, they could change the origin to make it from Gotham, but I don't think he's originally from Gotham, because
No, he's not.
Yeah, because I think originally, didn't they make him... he was originally from that hive of scum and villainy, Florida.
We're New Jersey South. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Actually, we're New York South. I don't want to talk about it.
Say the magic word.
Nice. Take a drink or mark your bingo card.
We're doing me now.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a pretty cool trade. I think it'll read better definitely as a trade.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. The month thing. Probably. I think it'll
probably gain a lot more awareness once it's in the trade too.
Yeah, I think once the last issue comes out, I'm going to try to read it all at once, and I bet it'll probably be more cohesive and be better. All right. So Batman 116. It opens up with your favorite character, Ghostmaker.
Honestly, no shade to anybody involved. It's definitely too many cooks in the kitchen. And not enough sous chefs, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
But shout out to Jorge for the art. I do enjoy the art very much in this book.
I love the art every time in this, yeah. But I love Ghostmaker. It's like, so, how can we come up with a fancy name for killer?
I like the Batgirls. The Batgirls are the best thing about this book. Plural.
And aren't we getting like a Batgirls book?
We are,
sometime. Yeah,
but we still need justice for Huntress.
definitely. She should show up there somewhere. You know, if not every time, at least like recurring.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now the character dynamics in this book work very well, despite the framing device of Ghostmaker and Peacekeeper 1 and all the other garbage that's going around because of Fear State.
Ghostmaker? You mean DC Phantom X? What?
He wishes.
Oh.
And that's not saying much, but jeez.
But no,
Peacemaker 1 is the worst though, honestly.
I know. Well, this one's a little better because like stuff we're getting towards the end, so stuff's actually happening.
And Miracle Molly, I'm like, are we sure this isn't just a drug and everybody's hallucinating?
I know.
Just saying. It's a weird name for a character.
So are we saying drugs or are we like trying?
This is drugs because it's Fear State. Honestly, I don't know how they're gonna they've kind of written themselves into a corner with this, to be quite frank.
And again, I don't know if they're was it always supposed to end this quickly or I say quickly, but it's like because Tynan's leaving, did he have to end it sooner than?
We'll never know. We'll never know. But it feels a mess. It feels as messy as So
I know they said
that Spider-Man story.
Yeah, so I know they said the new stuff was starting in 18, but yeah, that's what it even says concluded. Oh boy, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like I said, at least the Batgirl stuff is what came out of it, and that's all I care about. Exactly. But honestly, can we knock it off with the Peacekeeper thing?
I think once Future State's over and once a new team takes over, I think we're kind of.
And we'll never see that person.
I'm hoping, yeah. Well, do you think once Fear State and everything's done, and like if the magistrate stuff's done in this book and stuff, is that Future State Gotham book going to go the way of the dodo, or?
It has to. A, it's not doing good in sales, and B, it doesn't matter.
I never hear about that book.
I only ever see like one review about it, and it's not even from CBR. I think it's like IGN or something is who usually. So that tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, again, it's like possible future stuff, so it's like I don't know if that turns people off or the black and white.
Definitely turns me off for sure.
Yeah. And the black and white, I don't know.
But I do want to shout out Batman: The Adventures Continue Season 2, Number 6.
Yes, I missed it somehow. So was that?
It's always good, but it's really good. So we're still dealing with Mayor Mayfield's influence over Gotham, and the campaign's doing what the campaigns do. And, Batman's investigating. And then, Batgirl decides she's going to infiltrate the campaign. So that's pretty cool. And then there's like some stuff that's going down with Arkham Asylum that you got. Yeah, you guys really should be reading this. Like I said, I was hesitant, but Phil sold me on it. And I haven't looked back since. So
yeah, because I mean, I think they timed it perfectly because it kind of started like right at the beginning of the pandemic. Because at first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to pick this up. But yeah, I picked up like the first
especially when there are so many books weren't coming out.
Exactly. They picked like the best time because I think they did some of it digitally first. So it was like, yeah, they're
get you hooked, and now you got to have the floppies.
It's when a lot of books were coming out. So yeah, the pandemic, hurt a lot of books. Yeah, it helped this one. I mean,
it's always nice to have Paul Dini, and then also Ty Templeton's art. Well, with the help of Rick Burchett, obviously, but yeah, this is just a great team on the book all around.
You could tell it's like a labor of love. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, if you love if you're a Batman fan, you probably love the animated series. Yeah, you'll love this book.
Except for Red Skies, which I really feel like this is kind of loosely based on the Red Skies stuff, and they've kind of fixed a lot of things that were wrong with it. So they're like, we're not listening to you anymore, Bruce Timm. We're not trying to make Barbara and Batman a thing anymore. Nobody likes it but you, buddy.
It's a weird fetish, man. All right, so are we done?
I think we're done.
All right.
You're done. You're done.
What? Whoa, what? I don't know what's going on.
It's a meme, Philip. It's fine.
Oh, one of those newfangled memes?
It's a TikTok meme. You wouldn't understand, old man.
Okay, more now. All right, kids. So, hey, only 3 more episodes left this year. Next week, we'll be covering Batman 536 through 538, a Man-Bat story.
But is it a giant man bat?
Oh my! See the man's bigness. All right.
A giant-sized man bat.
And then the last two will be around the same time as this Destroyer story. Batman 458 and 459 in 2 weeks.
So close.
Something happens to Gordon. We'll see.
What's new?
Ayo. And kind of the aftermath of that, the last week of the year, Detective Comics 626. And the
No comment. If you know, you know. If you don't, get to reading.
oh, did you read it already?
I've read most of these stories, Philip.
Okay, I don't know if you remembered.
I know the alcohol makes it hard, but I remember some things.
That's probably the first time anyone said that. The alcohol makes it hard. Blame it on me.
Well, I don't have one, so I don't know.
Oh my! Well, I didn't know if your him does. Anyway, send your thoughts on all of those. Send your thoughts on all the new Bat books. What you think? And hey, Bombard DC. Tell them me and Lilith have a great Batman story idea, and let us do it. So bombard them and then email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-capes. And remember, you can follow We Are the Night,
The
Batman podcast, on Facebook, on Twitter. Go join Agents of the Bat, our Facebook fan group. Find links to all the various social medias and Facebook groups for all of our various shows. Find the link to this YouTube channel. See Little Hellfire tell me I'm number one or roll her eyes. Ooh, number one twice. Okay. So find links to the YouTube. Please subscribe. But of course, if nothing else, we are not billionaires. So if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Do I want to know what you're doing with your fingers? Yes, link in the show notes, Little Hellfire. Yes. So yes, please, if you can, subscribe to the Patreon. Little as $1 helps, but if you subscribe for $3 or $5 or more, get access to bonus episodes, creator
and Charlie Esther's OnlyFans.
Oh my, yes, right.
Wait, nobody tell Charlie.
Oh please, like you have a problem with that. Charlie, take all your clothes off. Okay.
Hey, we're doing me now.
Long as it's
I do it
tasteful.
for free.
Exactly. Well, please, it's always tasteful.
I do it for free. You've never lived until Maz has given you a ping.
Anyway, so yes, so please, if you can, subscribe to the Patreon, or if you just want to make a one-time payment, yes, pick up some Capes and Lunatics merch.
Get yourself a tank top.
Ray, cops, t-shirts, phone cases, and more coming soon. So yes, find links to all of that, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. All right, Little Hellfire, where can people find you drinking in the middle of the night?
If you nerds want to have a late night drink sesh via Twitter or Instagram or TikTok, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh.
I just want to have fun on a broom.
It's not October anymore.
I need that as a drop, please.
Coming
out of the bush?
Now that's a classic.
That is evergreen.
Exactly.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us again. There'll be 3 more episodes this year. So send us your thoughts. And remember, beginning of next year, we're going to be diving into some Catwoman, Riddler, Penguin stories.
Unlike Batman, we'll be diving into some Catwoman.
Hey-oh! Head first, kids. Head first. Unlike the Batman, we'll be here every week using our mouth.
Nice. Boy, they'll never live that down, will they?
Never. Especially with petty people like us. 20 years from now, we'll be like, yeah, Batman's still not doing that, huh? Oh, man, we need to work
She's
that.
gonna leave them for the throuple of freaking Harley and Poison Ivy. I'm just saying. Better shape up.
Exactly. Yeah, we need to work that in some kind of intro, man. We use our mouth, but Batman doesn't. All right, kids. Join us next time. More fun, more madness, more man-bat. Well, the man did it. So until then, join us. Same bat time.
Same Bat channel.
We are the night.
The Batman Podcast.
We
We're
are
also Vengeance, but it doesn't fit on a t-shirt yet.